Hey friends, it's been a little over 2 months since I've been sheltering in place here in San Diego, and in this video I wanted to reflect on that time a little bit and tell you some of the things I've been doing. Welcome to the Dress Up Mom. If you're already a subscriber, thank you and I love you. If you haven't subscribed, please do and tap the bell for notifications. I hope you are all well out there, and I know we're all going through this sort of crazy, very different time together. I thought I would hop on here because I've been doing a little bit of reflecting and also shot a little bit of video on some of the things that I've been doing during this COVID shutdown, sheltering in place, whatever we want to call this. And it sure has been a roller coaster, right? I'm sure we all are feeling all sorts of things that we probably haven't felt in a long time, if ever. I have to say I am grateful. I feel like I'm in a much better space than a lot of people. First and foremost, no one in my family has gotten really sick from this disease. My son did have it, but a mild version. I think I might have had a mild version. I'm very curious to have the antibody testing, but nobody in my family or that I have known closely has been in the hospital or really sick. So I'm super grateful for that. I'm also grateful that I have a job that I can do from home, and I work for a company who's been very good about taking care of us employees and being really open with communication with us. I have my husband here with me, so I'm not 100% alone, which I very much appreciate. We're in a kind of tiny space. We call ourselves cellmates, but I don't think we've been getting on each other's nerves too much. And I have a daughter who lives close by, and I get to see her on the weekends, and that's been very much a blessing, honestly. I'm also very grateful because my parents and Doug's mom are in assisted living facilities, and they're all fine, and nobody in their facilities has been sick. They're very isolated, and there have been some times that have been very difficult. For example, both my mom and Doug's mom celebrated their 85th and 88th birthdays during these last 2 months, and we didn't get to see them or really do anything too special for them other than give them a call and send them some cards. So that was kind of hard. I also had an aunt who passed away during this time, that it wasn't from COVID, it was from something else. But also we couldn't say goodbye to her or attend any kind of funeral or anything. So life goes on. I've also had friends who have had babies during this time. So I think we're all just trying to cope and do what we can. I have been trying to stay healthy. It's a little hard, and I desperately miss my hot yoga classes, my Orange Theory classes. I've at least been trying to do some walking and some yoga on my own, but it's really not the same. I'm keeping it going for a big chunk of the time. The beaches were closed, and that was really hard, but they opened up, so we're able to go walk again. That's excellent. Drinking probably a little bit more wine than usual, and cooking way much more and eating more, but again, trying to be a little bit easy on myself just as we all go through and experience this time. As I said, it has been such an emotional time. I have cried so many times after watching the news and seeing what people are going through on the healthcare front, as well as people who are sick. Also, all of the people that are unemployed and the businesses that have closed down. Just breaks my heart, all of this. I've been doing my best to try to support local and small businesses as much as possible. I've been trying to also learn things, Doug as well. We've been trying to do some online classes and doing some virtual learning, which I'll tell you about in a little bit, my favorite one that I did. I am a very social person, so I really do miss going out and seeing with people and getting that energy from people, being out and about. I miss that tremendously, and I miss wearing my clothes so much. I've been trying to have fun and wear them at home. I think I'm just gonna go through and show you some footage of things that I've been doing and I captured during this time. The first week I was in shock and stayed in PJs the whole time, but then I started to have a little bit of fun and got my fun clothes out, and I even inspired Dane to get his pajamas and turban out, and my kimonos and all of that fun stuff, and I really felt better. Doug and I have really been enjoying the Trader Joe's senior only hour, and I've been cooking up a storm with a lot of my Serbian menus that I only make when I have a lot of time. This is sarma, one of our all-time favorites that takes like about a day to make. So I had time to do that, and it was absolutely delicious. We savored it for quite a few days, but trying to get back to a little bit more healthiness now. Except for the wine, enjoying some pretty good wines. We also actually closed and bought our condo during this time and had a little bit of a celebration here. So life went on. I'm doing Zoom calls at work, and this is one with my girlfriends, which was really fun, and Doug joined in too. And I've been, of course, looking for cool masks. That's our new accessory. And Jennafer Grace, who makes my kimonos, does a really cool one. And there was a donation that was involved in that one. Supporting my local businesses. This is Tanya from Bad Madge, who actually made it on the paper. She's doing everything she can to sell virtually, and I've been buying from her. I bought some turbans. I bought this beautiful new kimono from her that Jennafer made. I'm trying to support local. Here's ReLove, another one of my favorite shops. I'm supporting them during this time too, and I bought these really cool pants. You can see me wearing them here, along with my turban that I bought from Tanya. We've been trying to learn new things. Here's Doug doing some computer work, and I got to do a virtual bang trimming session with one of my favorite Instagrammers. This is Jane Matthews from Ito Salon. This was so empowering and fun. I learned a new skill and got to spend some time with Jane via FaceTime, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. And it's been going pretty well. My hair I actually liked during this time better than I thought. It even inspired me to give Doug a little bit of a haircut. To spread a little light and help you dress it up a little, I'm giving away some free virtual fashion consulting. So just DM me if you're interested. I think it's important to have a sense of humor, and I've been loving some of the things that people have been putting out there, especially this family from England who did this really fun take on Les Miserables. I've also had more time to clean and wash things around the house, use my great laundress products. I did a hand wash of this beautiful dress and some of my delicates, and they turned out wonderfully. It was actually fun. I've also discovered a few new small brands that I'm supporting, like Life Elements and their CBD products, and these really cool Sabah sandals and Turkish shoes. So that's been a lot of fun to find, especially since I couldn't physically go shopping. Back at the beach, I'm so excited! The very first day the beaches opened back up, I was in the water surfing, and it felt like pure medicine. We had red tide, which was kind of yucky during the day, but absolutely incredible and luminescent at night. Wow. Mother's Day was a little different this year, but I did appreciate the very thoughtful cards I got. Well, I don't think any of us know how this is going to end, how much longer we have. I'm going to just keep trying to plug along, just like all of the rest of us will, make the best out of this situation, keep learning, keep trying to improve myself and others, and give back in any way that I can. Well, I think that's about it for now. I would love to know what you're doing and how you're coping. If you could leave that in the comments below, I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, have fun and dress it up a little.